Ancient manual race, lonesome out of place. Touching, I am near. Pacing, I can't hear. Talking, I am lost. Words are just too much. Sleep is much too real. Friends are there to heal. Anticipation might kill you. No religion to virtue. Tool made out of clay. They were meant to erase. Mountains much too tall. Water just too hot. Suit is way too tight. Flag is way too dark. Ocean is too blue. Passion is untrue. Anticipation might kill you. No religion to virtue. Tool made out of clay. They were meant to erase. Open fields are empty. I can't wait. 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 Spirit surrendered to me. You didn't sing a song. Watching me with hateful eyes. Shadows denied. Feeling Monday's touch. Holding hands with the past. A love that never lasts. A love that never lasts. The lips are quite so cold. The anchor's weighing me down. On the star, in the air. Ancient manual race, lonesome out of place. Ancient manual race, lonesome out of place.
What up, Tucson, Arizona? This is the Common Crazy Show. I'm very happy to be here. This is my 6th anniversary special episode because I've been here for 6 years. But I want to thank you, the viewers, for making it possible for watching the show. Excuse me. Alrighty, people, here I am, the Common Crazy Show, episode 105. And I can want to say thank you very much for being the viewers, for watching the show, because it is my 6th year anniversary. First things first, I want to thank Teacher Steve for making the show possible, and I want to thank Marty, the editor, and I want to thank you, the viewer. Okay, here I am at a corner here in town. I can't tell you where I'm at, but for all you people who couldn't make an assumption of what location I'm at, you are probably right. But anyways, we were getting ready, me and Marty were getting ready to do an Urban Sprawl edition, when a little while ago Marty noticed this huge notice poster on the wall. If you can take your time to read it. Okay, viewers, I want you people to read this. We just saw this right now, a couple minutes ago. And before I say anything, the views of the producer does not necessarily mean the views of what's being featured in the show. Mean that is our view. Get the point. But anyway, I'm pissed off because these are the kind of people that were, I think they were one of the many groups that started off in 2002. Remember when they were trying to do a militia against illegal aliens coming into the country, you know, and they were packing heat and whatnot. And I think the editor of one of the town newspapers, I'm not sure where the town was at, I know around here somewhere, but anyway, he got arrested for having firearms or something to that extent. I'm not well clarified on that incident, but the point is that those kind of people were trying to protect their property, and you know, they thought they had the right to like blow away anybody coming into the property trying to sneak into the U.S., you know, and basically, you know, if they had a chance to hurt them, they probably would. Not the first time that something bad had happened, and we all know that a bunch of illegal aliens die every year through the desert. But anyways, these people right here, we'll go back to this poster. I'll read to what the point of what the author's trying to say. This is a racist group. Paid for the Committee for Public Awareness 2002. If you see that anywhere, don't go for that. Make it a point to report it to this number right here, 1-800-648-3516, and you let your congressman know that there are fellow U.S. citizens who are trying to destroy our society by inducing violence because eventually they will resort to violence. And here we are, we're going to read this again one more time. It says, wetbacks, go home. Take responsibility for your own country. For every 100 employed wetbacks, 65 U.S. citizens are displaced. I don't think that's real. If anybody in TV land can let me know if that is the truth, then you write to us and let us know. But I think they're making up the facts, this Committee for Public Awareness. They're making up the facts because they feel that they think they're superior to us. Okay, here we go. And here's the thing, they must be like some fucking religious cult. Or they must have like incest, you know, where the brother sleeps with the sister and the father sleeps with the daughter and the mother sleeps with the brother. But anyway, they underline the use your sin of illegal entry or visa overstay has destroyed our immigration quota. Fucking bullshit. And here we go again. Your sins of document fraud has poisoned our elections, schools, hospitals, and jobs. Your custom of payoff has corrupted our elected public officials, including George lame-ass pussyfoot Bush. Your sins are dividing and destroying our country. You know, who are these people to say that they're better or not? But here we go again, people. To complain about the Committee for Public Awareness, please call 1-800-648-3516 and let your congressman know that there's some crazy people out there who are in desperate need of help. So that's what I'm going to be talking about, I guess, for today. Okay, I'll be back in a few. And by now you probably guess where we're at, but right now that's not very important. What is important that we talked about the election coming up, and one of the sensitive topics, subject that is being talked about in the media right now is the fact that George W. Bush doesn't have documentation talking about whether he served in the military. He says he did, and he says he did fly jets. He was a fighter pilot, but there's a guy who says, let me refer to his name. Sorry about that. Alrighty, there was this guy named Stephen Confessor. He's a 66-year-old American citizen who has a 20-year Air Force career with the Air Force, who also served in Southeast Asia. This guy says that he doesn't remember, because apparently this guy was in the same grade that George W. Bush was supposedly be into also, and a lot of people in that group of soldiers said that they don't remember seeing him around there, even though the paper said that he was supposed to be there. And another important part about it too is that apparently he didn't want to take a physical due to some weird unknown facts of what he wanted to not take the physical. George W. Bush was able to do basically what he wanted. And this guy, the guy who was a veteran of the Air Force, 20-year-old veteran, he says, Daddy was a political figure and Daddy pulled some strings. If I had political connections and I didn't use them, I'd be a damn fool. So it just goes to show that we cannot elect George W. Bush for another 4 year in office just because of the fact that he says that he was in the military. But you know what, people? John Kerry, he's a Vietnam veteran, and the way I see it, anybody who is willing to serve their life to protect the U.S. is good enough for me to run for president, and George W. Bush should be out of there. So hopefully we'll find out in November what happens. Okay, people, until then, I'll see you guys in a little bit. What up, Tucson, Arizona? Call me crazy. Episode 106. And I got someone here who's making me very nervous. No, I'm just saying. But anyway, people, 106. A couple of things first I want to do is a segment on my fan mail. And here we go, a nice and very young couple whose name is James and Rebecca Jackson, who I was fortunate enough to meet them at a store on Speedway not too long ago, maybe 2 months ago. But they were very nice people and they had a baby with them. But they wrote a letter over the holiday season last year, and here's what James from the Jackson family wrote. But not that Jackson family, people. The Jackson family in town. But anyways, they said, he wrote, Dear Ray, call me crazy. Hey, what's up, Ray? Happy holidays. I'm watching your newest show. Glad to see a new Call Me Crazy show. Still burning shit, I see. I'm recording it. Now I've seen it once or twice before. Your story and news is the shit. Clam chowder with a condom. Shit is funny. That one, I had an episode dealing when the women were eating clam chowder, people, and they were eating clam chowder and they were convinced that they were eating a clam. when in reality they were eating little pieces of rubber from a condom. But anyway, keep having growth stories. Growth is cool. We'll love your show. Still watch you all the time. James Jackson Kodak, I guess the computer name. P.S. Freddy vs. Jason was another squeal. Not that it didn't suck. There was another sequel that didn't suck. I'm sorry. House of a Thousand Corpses 2 will rock. P.S. Double S Pearl Jam video was the shit. And River Phoenix in the movie Stand By Me by Rob Reiner, Carl Reiner, or Rob Reiner, was awesome. Okay, then his wife, her name is Rebecca. She wrote, "Hello Ray, how's it going? Having a good holiday season. We're watching your show right now. Pretty interesting stuff. How do you find all this stuff out? Anyways, you want to know some funny stuff on the next page? I wrote down some stuff for you to use on your show. Later, Rebecca Jackson." Okay, so I'm going to read what she wrote to me concerning the growth story. Or if not, interesting story presented by Rebecca Jackson. Okay, first tidbit. On Christmas Day, a man who owned a comic shop went to his shop to go hang out flyers and heard a man asking for help. Apparently the guy was climbing through the chimney but didn't know that when the owner bought the building, he boarded up the chimney from inside. So the man got stuck on Christmas Day in the chimney. Also, they showed the hole and said that man must have been really skinny because the hole was no longer than the reporter's foot, which is 1 foot. If you want to use the footage, we have it recorded. Rebecca, if you do have the footage, the Jackson family, if we could get a hold of it, that would be great. Okay, another interesting thing that she wrote was a survey given to pizza delivery driver said that people who answer the door naked or nude tip better than people who answer with clothes on. What is that movie with that freaking Patrick Dempsey guy? What's that name of that movie?
Oh, Loverboy?
Loverboy. There we go, people. There we go. Okay. Tidbit number 3. A while back, a man went into a gas station and robbed the gas station. And afterward, he opened his wallet and asked for change and left, but didn't notice that he dropped his freaking ID on the freaking counter. So that's dedicated to you, the viewer, from Rebecca Jackson, for making it possible. So these guys are one of our #1 fans for both the Call Me Crazy and the television, and of all public access. Okay, then I have another email from this guy named B Kramer at email.arizona.education. Oh wow. Okay. The subject was John Saxon Bruce Lee connection. Okay, people, last year I had a segment concerning, what was it? 6 Degrees of Separation. We were playing a game. There was a game called 6 Degrees of Separation with Kevin Bacon. But basically, we invented our own, and we could add anybody who we want to talk about. But John Saxon, Bruce Lee, the connection I made is from Freddy Krueger in Nightmare on Elm Street ties into frickin' Into the Dragon, only because John Saxon is in the movie Nightmare on Elm Street and Into the Dragon. Okay, but B. Kramer said, that's easy, bro. It was Into the Dragon. Also, John Saxon was in The Path of the Dragon, the documentary released in 1999 about Bruce Lee. I can't wait for my Call Me Crazy prize. Your show kicks ass. Keep it up, Ben Kramer. Okay, your Call Me Crazy prize is a self-titled debut for my collection of recordings I did in the past 10 years. So hopefully it should be in your mail probably within 2 weeks. And then on top of that, I'll probably give you an invitation to a gig of my new band I'm in with James Wilhite and Jake, the Snake Roberts. but that's thank you very much, Ben, for sending that in. Look forward to your kick-ass prize, which is my CD and some music of us. So I gotta go, people. I gotta go to freaking work all the way to Catalina. That rock climbing shit is hard. Okay, later, people. Late.